Can they hear the voice?
They can hear the voice. Okay, so does everybody have their names? Does everyone have their names on their sheets?
Yeah.
Jacob.
Yes,
I can see your name. Okay, so what we're going to do, don't write on these just because we keep reusing them. We're going to read
I got a
this.
new one. I didn't. I'm going to trade my name on there. Recording.
So, before we do you want me to show you?
Said help.
Okay.
I'll trade with you. Oh, can you be able to show us a video after?
Maybe, only if we're like super on task today, okay?
Wait.
We'll all wave at the end of it, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I did that. Okay, so before we start talking about this and reading it, what do you all know about bed bugs?
That they live in your bed.
They live in your bed.
They eat your brains.
Bite you? I don't think they eat your brain.
They eat you. Can transfer onto your pillow. They eat your skin. There's thousands of them.
Yeah, like blood and stuff. Do you know anything about bed bugs, Jacob?
Wait, I have a question already.
Vampires. Yeah.
How did you get to your house?
I don't know. Maybe this will be covered in here. Okay.
Oh wait, what if you burn your house? Were they all dead? Where do, are there bed bugs here?
I don't know.
Don't take Kermit. I don't want. They're all real.
Okay. So now that we've talked about it a little bit, can I have someone volunteer to read part one?
Stabbing myself.
Thanks, Gabba. Yeah, part one. Hey, Kaden.
Yeah. I read the first one.
Nope. Jacob.
Fine, I read the second.
Have you ever heard playful bedtime warning? For most people, bed bugs are perfectly gadgets and humorous, but they are no longer laughing matter. Mostly everybody's talking about them. Where have these nests come from? Bed bugs have always been around. Insects that are bugging us today are related to critters that lived in caves long ago and fed on humans. The bugs have been seeking out food and sucking for their blood for centuries.
Okay. So on our worksheet, what we're going to write in this first part
What about the passage?
Yep. Okay. So what's the passage called? Like, what's it about?
Bed bug attack.
Yeah. Awesome.
Make
Make sure you write that down here.
Passage what?
What does it say?
The bed bug attack.
So then, for the first box, what we're going to write here is what part one does for us, like as readers. So what happens in part one? Yeah, so they kind of...
They talk about what the saying is that people say.
So, Kaden, do they kind of introduce something in part one?
Don't let the bed bugs. Don't let the bed bugs. White.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so they set it up and they begin to tell us about bed bugs, right? So can you write a complete sentence about that? Just in the box, okay? Kaden, can you write a complete sentence?
So bed bugs have always been around.
Well, like just write about what part one
They tell us the shush.
Yeah, exactly like Courtney said. They tell us about what? Okay, so who wants to read the first paragraph of part two? You? Okay, thank you, Courtney.
The first paragraph or the whole thing?
Just the first paragraph.
What is that meant to?
It ends at mistake. So from what's the best way all the way down to what is the
Okay. What's the best way to deal with bed bugs? First, we need to understand the problem. It seems there are
are more bed bugs today than, say, 50 years ago. Scientists aren't exactly sure why. Half a century ago, powerful predators, pesticides were used to destroy bed bugs. Later, these chemicals were banned because they harmed the environment. The growth of the bed bug population may be one result of this action. Increased world travel has probably had an impact too. Bed bugs have many more opportunities to hitch a ride from place to place. Scientists also suspect that laziness,
Very close.
laziness is to blame. Thinking that bed bugs had disappeared, we stopped looking for them. We also stopped doing research on ways to combat them. What a mistake.
Combat. You mean like fight them?
Yeah, exactly. Who wants to read Identifying the Enemy?
Jacob.
Do we have to pull this out?
We'll do that after we read Identifying. Okay, thank you.
And then the next step in the battle against bed bugs is to find out what they are like and where they hang out. Bed bugs are tiny and brownish insects. They have flat, oval-shaped bodies. They can hide in spaces the thickness of in a smooth ice part. They are found in corners of mattresses and window frames where they lurk in suitcases. They can hide in the seams of clothing or the binding of a book under ideal conditions. A popular bed bug can double in size in 16 days.
Okay. Oh, thank you. But before we do that, we need to fill this part in on our sequence of events, okay? So what did part 2? Why don't I will write it this time, okay? So what did part 2 do in order to set up more of the story and information? Yeah, Courtney?
It told us like where they are most found.
Okay. So like, we found out where they're located. Did we find out anything else? Yeah? No. We didn't find out anything else. What else? Like, what were some of the things that were covered in this?
They can hide in spaces.
Well, that's it. The one that we already found where they are located, where they located. So then,
Does it talk about why the problem has gotten worse? Or
Yeah, laziness.
laziness, yeah. So in that same box, can you write down one reason why?
Laziness.
people are lazy.
That's part 3.
I mean, laziness is how people are lazy.
Yeah. What was it?
In the first.
Oh, yeah, there's more of a little bit after this stuff. Good observation, though. Yeah, so did you all write down at least one reason?
No.
No?
I get
One
the.
reason
There's
is
laziness, but there are 2 other reasons also. Can you recall what that?
They stopped using pesticides.
Awesome.
They said you.
Laziness seems weird. Like that's a spelling for laziness.
Really? Sometimes words are spelled really weird. And it's like, why is it
My
spelled
last
that way?
name?
Or like,
CHROE.
or like baloney. Do you know how that's spelled? Yeah.
Oh, baloney. Okay, can we just go to part 3?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I I gotta
Oh, I
find
know
a
it's spelled.
pesticide.
I know it's spelled. It's spelled EAL.
Oh, found it.
Did you find it?
There's an E in there, I bet.
Okay.
There you
Um,
Oh, found it.
Ooh, good job. And then Kaden, you're reading part 3, both
Pesticides
paragraphs,
are
okay?
Look for blood. Go down to the bed.
Fourth thing.
To look for blood. Bed bugs first come out of hiding after digging. Then they look for warmth, carbon dioxide, and blood. The blood of a sleeping, breathing solution, perfectly normal. Thankfully, bed bugs don't carry this disease. But after they bite, they can cause a tiny bump on the skin or an itchy mess of hives. Yeah, it's like a breakout. Today, bed bugs are everywhere. They're found in hotel rooms, apartment buildings, and movie theaters. Recent government studies suggested that bed bug population in this country has increased 500% in a few years. Now, bed bugs are even found in schools. During 2009 and 2010, reports of bed bugs in these schools grew by 6%.
So what did this paragraph do for us? Remember, we're trying to stay on task here, okay? Okay, so what does part 3 help us with? Yeah?
That they increase
Bed bugs
by
population
500%
increased
in the past
8%.
Yeah,
I
so
like bed bugs
what does that
population.
mean?
that they've been
Yeah, and they're like maybe more of a problem. So they've increased.
Why do I feel so itchy though? Also itchy. Is that bed bugs on me?
I hope not.
Feels like, oh, it feels weird with your hair or
Do
your
you-
hand. Or I'm
With the complete sentence, can you list at least 2 places where bed bugs have been found? And then keep it to yourself, because after we read it,
It's sentences?
Yep, sentences.
Put
Complete,
found in hotels.
complete sentences. Remember, we're not sharing it, okay? Not yet.
But what if
I'm
you
not
don't
ready
have
to
room?
And then,
I'll put it on the side. It's one side.
all right.
Done.
Does everybody have 2?
No.
Not yet.
I got two.
Just
This one.
One, that's from on there, one there.
use another one that's from the text, okay?
I can use some text. Alright.
Just so we know you have like a really good understanding, okay?
This
Got
big
it?
fat part. Yeah.
All right.
Mine. Very fine.
Hold on. Bridget, what were the 2 places you listed?
New York City, schools, and
Movie
I put
theaters?
3.
That's okay. What about you, Courtney?
They are found in hotels and then they are found in schools.
Yep.
I put two filmed in hotels, like these, and what I think of batch.
Mansion. Ooh, that's a really good
Now that it's that really weird people would probably have a lot of clothing.
I think that happens to one of the celebrities.
They can be found in hotels and movie theaters.
Yeah. So you can find them in a lot of places, like they happen to a lot of people. Okay, so then I'll read the last little part. Taking action. The final step in the war on bedbugs is finding what works. Then we can take action. Experts agree that it's best to use a variety of methods in treating a bedbug infestation. Here are some suggestions. Inspect objects before you bring them home, especially second-hand items. Deal with bedbug problems immediately. Isolate any object or room that is infested. Only professionals should use chemicals. Try heat treatments when possible. Finally, explore all options, including a bed bug sniffing dog. A sensitive dog can sniff out even a single well-hidden bug. The bottom line is that there's no shame in having bed bugs. They just need to be dealt with. Bed bugs are everyone's problem. We all have to be a part of that solution. Yeah.
What does insulate? What does that mean?
Insulate? Yeah. Have you heard of insulation?
Yeah.
Like housing insulation? What does that do?
Isolation.
It makes it
Heal. I think it's isolation. Isolate
it's-
your whole living room. It's all isolation.
It was isolation, but insulation is kind of like a barrier between two things. So like
Like a
outside,
giant-
inside.
I mean, like a giant block that blocks off. Like,
Kind of. Yeah, kind of.
just like a giant metal door you push it bars like.
Okay, so what does it mean by that?
It actually used the word isolation, but they sound really similar, so I understand why you thought it
I was
was
thinking isolation like ice. What ice is?
Yep.
Like ice. Okay.
Just really quick. Okay, listen.
Wait.
One way to get rid of like bed bugs. Okay.
No, don't watch the camera. Don't bring the camera. Don't.
It's okay, Kaden. Just it's okay, Kaden.
I don't know if there's.
Let's just write it.
Can't say it right.
What's one way from the text that you can?
Thank you. Oh, it's throwing me back.
Nope. You have to talk about the text.
Block off the bugs.
Yes, I said. But you have to fix it.
Hello, camera. Oh,
Kaden, did you finish your?
yeah.
Can I see it? Is that a complete sentence? Not quite blocky. Okay. But you can finish it after you come back to play, alright?
What? How should I? It's complete sentence.
You can say like, you should block off. Yeah, if you want to complete that after the break, you can.
Done.
Done? Nope, you keep that. You bring it with you because you should be rotating. Do you want to wait? Okay.
Done.